Hello, hello, check 1 2 3, check, check. Okay, so over here I'm going to show you some tips about comprehension. Okay, so see, whenever there is a difficult comprehension, okay, so you will have to find out some contextual clues. Okay, so what are these contextual clues? So sometimes when the author is writing, okay, when the author is writing, he or she is using first illustration, okay, and examples. Okay, so what do I mean by that? By illustration and example means he or she is taking up a scenario, okay, or taking up just commenting something and then providing an example about it. Okay, so this is illustration and example. So whenever you are reading through a comprehension, you will have to pinpoint that where is the like what is the point and what is the illustration. Okay, what is the illustration? Illustration simply means example. Okay, next is cause and effect relationship. So for cause and effect, so whenever something is happening, you are finding the cause. Okay, like suppose something bad has happened, so and due to that there is some like effect. Okay, so this is cause and effect relationship. So suppose government has hiked the price of fuel, so that is why something has happened. So this was cause and there is one effect. Okay, so you can also find out which is cause, which is effect. This will help you to understand the author's writing properly. Next is synonyms, like parallelisms or similarities. So now there are also like in paragraphs you will find that the author is writing something and similarly he is writing another point based on these like 2 points are similar. Okay, so this is similarity or parallelism. Parallelism means this point is similar with another point. Next is antonym, opposite. So also you can say, like whenever someone is showing a contrasting example, suppose what the other countries are doing about environment and what India is doing about environment. So these two are like really contrasting. Suppose India is lagging behind a bit in terms of plastic production, garbage management, but USA and other developed countries are really shining and doing much more better than India. So this kind of antonym examples are fall in this category, opposites and contrast. Next is general sense of the paragraph and or passage. So there is also a general sense, like what is the sense of the passage. From there also you can grab a contextual idea, right? Now let's take a look at an example. This will clear up a lot. So see this example: the impoverished state of the castle told a sorry tale of holding on to past glories. Now this meaning we don't know that. Okay, what is impoverished? Okay, suppose we don't know what impoverished means. So what you will have to do, you will have to find out like what is the meaning of this impoverished. How will you find out? So read the whole sentence now, like read the whole idea, grab the whole idea by reading the complete sentence. Okay, so up to here we haven't understood what is the meaning of impoverished, right? So what the trick is, you will have to read this latter part of the sentence. Why? Because this is the statement or the illustration and there is the supporting hypothesis or the example or something like that. Okay, so the walls, or you can also say like similarity or parallelism. The walls were barren, the paint had peeled off. Okay, means the paint is coming off from the wall and the glory of the past had clearly worn off. So previously there was a situation where the past was full of glory, but it has clearly worn off, means the glory is more. Means what? Impoverished state means what? Obviously not a good state, it's a negative effect. So what is the opposite of glory and negative state means of the castle? Now castle can be what kind? Castle can be like worn out or worn off. Okay, so basically it means poor. So this is how you do this kind of like you guess this kind of things and you do it. Okay, and sorry, one more thing, one correction. This was an example of illustration and examples. Okay, not similarity, illustration and example only. So the if initial was the illustration, this part, and the next part was the example, like proper.